I was at the classy American chain store known as Target,
Oh, Tarjay, yeah.
Targetto. I was at Target the other day and I noticed that Vaseline, they have their 150th anniversary coming up. I love Vaseline. I think it's one of the greatest product to bless this earth. Last time we covered Big Cavity, the cavity giant known as Coca-Cola, and their vicious takeover of our favorite drink, Topo Chico. And today we are gonna cover another of American giants, Big Grease.
I do like their retro logo.
Vaseline is owned or was bought by Unilever. What does Unilever actually do?
Foods, confections, candy, energy drinks, baby food, soft drinks, cheese, ice cream, tea, cleaning agent, instant coffee, pet food, bottled water, toothpaste, chewing gum, frozen pizza, pregnancy test, juice, margarine, spreads, upfield, beauty products, personal care, breakfast cereals, pharmaceuticals, and consumer healthcare products.
There, the branding of Vaseline is spoiling the whole episode.
Yeah, spoiler alert, Vaseline. So yeah, that got me thinking with this amazing design and all. I was like, what the hell is going on? I like big grease. I find using big grease to be helpful. It does work.
And it's
Do
cheap.
you use
Yeah,
do you use Vaseline at all?
I use Vaseline. I like
Okay,
their
good,
lip
good.
balm.
Which country do you think
Oh,
Vaseline came from?
America, the greatest country in the world.
So that is correct. When before I came to this country, before I mean when I was very young,
That's
I
all you
thought
knew about America was Vaseline.
when I was young, I thought petroleum jelly. I didn't know petroleum jelly was a thing. I thought it the generic name or the medical name was Vaseline, not the brand.
Oh,
But the brand is Vaseline and not the product. The product itself is petroleum jelly, and that means it comes from petroleum, which is you know, so
oil.
fossil fuels, huh? Now we like fossil fuels. Checkmate environmentalists. So it's owned by Unilever. They've been oh, by the way, that was fake news. They're not
Yeah, they're
1870s.
preempting. It's like when they set out Christmas stuff like before Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
can't do
yeah, yeah.
that.
Yeah. Vaseline. You need to come on.
Slow your
Um
roll.
body load. Okay.
I don't know about the whole body.
By the way, I mean, look, their current logo is really ugly compared to their
It's
old logo.
very Windows Vista. Like
Yeah, it's
they,
just not good.
yeah.
I don't know, like they
Maybe we just need to upload to Wikipedia the new retro style logo.
so this is what I was just saying actually. Look, in many languages the word Vaseline is just the generic for petroleum jelly. That's how I grew up, thinking that petroleum jelly, Vaseline is the petroleum jelly, and Vaselinom, that's the Russian
Mm-hmm.
container. In Portugal, Vaselina. I think that's cute. Maybe we should kind of move
Female.
to that. But it just sounds it's a lot of male gazing going on there. Um, and in Brazil and some Spanish speaking countries are called Vasinol or Vasinol. Um,
Can we get a blow up of that, or is that the
we
resolution?
can.
Oh yeah. Oh, sole proprietor and makers. Yeah, they're referring to themselves. They're the
Yeah.
only ones that sell it, and they're the ones that make it.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
That makes more
Um,
sense.
yeah,
I mean, rock style branding, white horses, wooden wagon. I mean, who doesn't love that in 1870?
oh, I like this one, by the way, the rosy lips.
And
It
it's
makes
red.
your, yeah, it makes them a little red, like you were kissing someone or something. It
Oh,
give
you
you
mean it's actually colored red?
yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah. So it give, like if you put it on, if you kiss someone, like your lips might be a little red, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so this one, can basically make you look like you just kissed
You've been-
someone, and so you're like so hip, but you didn't actually. So it's not only protecting your lips from being dry.
And it's making you more popular.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, he's being kissed. I gotta kiss him as well. So kind of. At least that's my thinking about what's going on there, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, someone on TikTok. Oh, that's kind of huge. Let's watch this video. What's going on with this TikTok? Oh, let's see.
I mean, that's a lot. That's way too much. That's way too much. Oh my gosh.
Slugging. Wow. Can you imagine you doing that kind of thing before you go to bed every night? You take like
Yeah.
half a half a jar of Vaseline on your
Half a cup of Vaseline. Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Talk about, I mean, just her face, her pores in her face are going to be filled with Vaseline.
Mhm.
That's disgusting.
The story goes basically in 1959, a dude named Robert Chesebra, or whatever, Cheesebro, he clarified kerosene from the oil of sperm whales. He went to Titusville in Pennsylvania. They taught him there, the workers taught him about something called rod wax. And this rod wax basically would accumulate from where they would bring all these fossil fuels from the earth. It would have to be cleaned all the time.
These workers are working with these oil drilling shafts or rods. So they're like getting covered in this as they work. So and that kind of makes sense that they're the first ones to see that, like, they're nixing cuts while they're on the job.
And they realized
heal better.
Yeah, and they would feel better. But yeah, basically all he did, he took samples of this rod wax thing and he took it back to Brooklyn, where he's from, where he was from, and he extracted it, and that's the story of Vaseline. It's actually, there are some stories about Native Americans actually using a variation of petroleum jelly before all these people. So
I just like how in his patent
Yeah.
claim, he said he invented it when literally he scooped it up from. This is like a scoop. This is a scientific scoop.
Basically, yeah, he stole it from all these, from the poor workers who, and then the Native Americans before them knew about this. But yeah, I mean, this is like an amazing kind of story. It shows you that a lot of these scientific discoveries are often not really, they don't happen in a vacuum.
And whoever is best at marketing wins.
Exactly, and that's why that's why America is the country of marketing. He coined the name Vaseline, which comes from the word, the German Wasser for water, and the Greek Ilion for olive oil. So it's like water and olive oil. And if you remember, water and oil don't really mix. So it's an interesting juxtaposition there.
We never did look at, let's look at the patent real quick.
Dated June 4th, 1872, and then to all whom it may concern, colon, be it known that I, Robert A. Chesebra, of City, County, and State of New York, have invented a new and useful product from petroleum, which I have named Vaseline, and I do hereby declare that the following is a full, clear, and exact description thereof, which will enable those skilled in the art to make and use the same. That's the first.
So full. Oh my gosh.
That's the first sentence of that patent.
Obviously, when you start Vaseline, from the year it was invented, 1872, to, one of those early papers studying Vaseline, 1872 to like plus 50 years, so 18 or 19, whatever that is, 40, 30.
Oh,
I don't know. That's the one we're going with. A Vaseline bottle in the rectum. Oh my gosh.
the Canadian Medical Association Journal. I mean, there's a Vaseline bottle in the rectum by W.F. Gillespie, or what is that? Gillespie.
Gillespie. Yeah.
Gillespie, whatever. He has these degrees, M.A. or she, I guess it's a he. It's M.A., M.B., F.R.C.S., C.M.S. What the hell is going on? Masters of Arts, Masters of Bachelors, I don't know. I think the F.R.C.S.
Yeah.
is the...
I thought that was another person, but maybe not.
No. This is a title. This is Fellowship of the Royal Colleges of Surgeons.
Fellows. Yeah.
So what's the
Also,
what's the C then?
Cardiovascular.
Canada.
Canadian.
This is hilarious. Fellow of the Royal Society of Surgeons, Canada.
Canadian.
A 64-year-old Irish peddler was admitted.
Start off great.
Was admitted on May 6th, 1932, with a history of having inadvertently allowed Vaseline bottle to slip up the rectum 24 hours previously when trying to relieve an exasperation of pain from his piles and constipation. The remainder of his history was essentially negative. Okay, examination showed a rugged Irishman. A rugged Irishman.
Does that mean he's like 30
I
or
don't know.
something?
Apparently in good health.
Or very
The
strong.
anal orifice was somewhat dilated and markedly congested with some ecchymosis.
I don't even know what that-
What's ecchymosis? Discoloration of the skin resulting from bleeding underneath, typically caused by bruising.
Yeah.
Ecchymosis.
Or a bottle of Vaseline.
Under the perianal skin. You know what the perianal skin, right? Like the just surrounding area.
I don't know.
It's the surrounding area,
yeah.
I think. Digital examination. Now, pause a second.
Yeah, digital. What did they got digital?
Digital is the finger.
I was thinking
Like
like a computer. I'm like, I don't understand this. Where'd they get a computer?
No, digital examination in this case means this doctor put his index
Yeah, that makes more sense.
in the anus. Digital examination revealed the butt of a large Vaseline bottle which receded from the finger. Okay, so
It's going
this is-
down.
so he put his
Do you think I need to make a little diagram for this
No,
for
I
the
don't think-
audience?
we might get kicked off all the polite society if we do that, but basically this doctor or this fellow surgeon, he digitally examined this patient, and by digitally we mean by his finger. He fingered him.
Yeah, not a computer.
He fingered him, and he realized there's a Vaseline bottle in there.
He pushed it farther out. Too.
I wonder how big that Vaseline bottle. Well, maybe he will explain. He was given an anesthetic,
Spelled it differently.
anesthetic, but all attempts at manual version failed, so they couldn't pull it out. After several instrumental failures, a bronze hook, a regular hook, was inserted past the bottle, whose neck it engaged on with a dowel, and removal was accomplished. Congratulations.
Hooray.
2 lacerations were caused by this maneuver, obviously.
Yeah, from the hook.
One on the right, 12 centimeters long. Oh my god. That's like 5 inches.
That's
Yeah.
massive.
12 centimeters long and quite deep. The other on the left being shorter and shallower. The former was closed with 5 interrupted plain catgut sutures. Silk pack with tapes was inserted into the rectum, and a similar one was placed in the nates with the tapes of the former tied snugly over it. His post-operative course was uneventful, and he escaped perirectal suppuration.
That's
The
good.
pack was removed in 24 hours, and he received 2 rectal acrylflavine irrigations.
I'm gonna.
So
Yeah,
irrigation
like,
is,
flushing.
yeah, like with some water. But like, what is this medicine?
But I guess maybe that's a saline solution. I'm gonna guess.
A topical antiseptic.
Yeah.
Um,
Probably for the pain.
let's see if they gave him painkillers later. And he received 2
I
rectal
know.
I don't know how to say this word. Like acrylflavine irrigations daily. At the end of the week, he was discharged, May 14, 1932, and was kept under observation for a month. Yeah, why is this? Was this a thing in Canada to just put for things to end up in the rectum? On the morning of May 23rd, FC. What's FC? Oh, FC is the
Her
initials of the
initials.
guy. A male,
The
a
victim.
male aged 40 had an ingenious idea of applying heat to the prostate by filling a 4-ounce fountain pen. We're gonna have to find this paper.
It never left in suspense.
Yeah, we are. Sorry, listeners.